What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Alpha Wash, and today I want to talk to you about something very important, and that is systems and why your pressure washing business needs a system. We're going to talk about how to build a system, what a system is. Hopefully we're going to make this a lot less overwhelming. I know for the longest time I kept hearing everybody talk about systems, and I'm like, what the heck is a system? So a system is basically anything that you do to get a desired outcome. And you're already doing systems whether you realize it or not. If you've got a certain way of doing something, that within itself is a system. And if you don't have a way of doing something, you're also having you have a system, whether you realize it or not. It might not be a good system, but it's a system. So a system is something you want to be intentional about, and it's something that you're going to need if you want to scale your business. And the reason why is because to scale your business, you're going to have everything in place so you can bring people in, teach them what you do, have a set way of doing it, and get a consistent desired outcome from your employees. So that's basically what a system is. A system is a certain set way of doing something to get a desired outcome consistently over and over again. And a system can be super simple. You don't have to be a huge business to have a system. We have systems for everything that we do, from marketing, sales, administration, production. We've literally got every task within our business systematized and written down. And even though we're small, we haven't scaled up to the level that we're going to scale up to. We're going to already have all that stuff. We've already got it documented. That's saving us time. So I highly recommend if you don't have systems documented, document them, because you've got to get what's in your head out on paper so it can be valuable for your business. Because if it's in your head, it's not doing you any good. So I'm going to show y'all how to build a system, and we're just going to use something super simple that everybody can understand. And yeah, so basically a system is, I like to do them in list format. So every one of our systems is a one-page document, and it's typically in a list format. We're going to have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And any pictures or illustrations are great to add on to that one page. So let's say I'm going to take this marker and we're going to write a system for how this marker needs to be used. So step 1, we're going to want to take off the top. And you got to think about stuff like this as a business owner. So we don't want the top to this marker to get lost. So you've got to think about things like this within your business. And I'm just using this as an example. We don't want this marker top to get lost. So what could we do as far as the system goes to prevent this marker from getting lost when our employees are using a marker? So you got to think about it. So, okay, so whenever they take the top off, if we make it a habit or a system to go ahead and put this marker top into the back of this marker, we're going to make sure that these marker tops don't get lost. So take off top, put top on back of marker, and then we're going to use the marker, and then 3, we're going to put the top back on. And the final step, we're going to put the marker away. And what I would do is I would put a picture on the system of where I want to keep the marker at. You see, many business owners don't think of things like this. So there's ways that you could mess up taking the top off of this marker. I promise. You might not think that it's possible, but it can. And if you don't have a system in place, you have no way of monitoring that. You don't have a set standard for your employees to follow. So once you get a system in place like this, then you know that the marker is going to be used properly. You don't have to worry about the marker drying out. The top's going to be put back on it because that's in your system. And the marker's always going to be put back where it's supposed to because it's in your system. Now, systems do no good if you don't follow them. I highly recommend that you have a way to track every system and make sure that your employees are following it. But anything that's done within the business, no matter how simple, no matter how difficult, I recommend writing it out, getting a system for it. I always say, you never know, I might get hurt one day. I might come down with the COVID and be in the bed for 3 weeks. I don't know what's gonna happen, but all I know is if something does happen, I've got everything that needs to be done documented, so I'm not the only one that can do it. Somebody else that's never done it can look at most of the stuff we've gotten and come in and do what we do. And that's the whole purpose of it. You want to provide value with your business, but you also want to build value in your business. And when you're building systems, this is something that's building value of your business, because one day, whenever I get ready to franchise this company, I'm going to be able to say this company is fully systematized. There's not a single thing in this business that somebody is going to have to come in and figure out how they need to do it, because we've already got it all documented. And I say that there's things that come up every day, almost every day, that, oh, we need to put a system in place for that. We need to put a system in place for that. If something is repeated more than once, it needs a system in place. So I hope this could clarify up to some people that might not understand what a system is. I hope this can make it a little simpler to understand. I know forever ago that I didn't understand what systems were. I was like, what the heck is a system? So my goal with this video is to show you how simple systems can be and what impact they can have on your business. This can really be the deal between scaling a business and you doing everything within your company for years, because our goal is to be able to expand this business, and eventually I want this business to be able to run without my hands being able to touch it. And the only reason it's going to be able to do that is because I put all this work into building systems, and I highly recommend that you do the same. If you like these videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you'll get notifications every time we post. I appreciate y'all. Hope you have a great day. We'll catch y'all later.